Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Carnival Breakfast Show. Come to you from Carnival Radio. I am Joseph Oyokola. Good morning, and please welcome. Right, to begin the news this morning, here are the headlines. Marketers may dump NRPCL as price war with Dangote rages. Cybercrime. EFCC arraigns 11 Chinese. Alleges plot to destabilize Nigeria. Abuja Makurdi Road tolling begins to repay $460 million loan. Federal government to take over incomplete sections on Lagos Ibadan Highway. Undergraduate commit suicide over hardship in Kwara. Now to the news in details. Some oil marketers are beginning to change the logo of Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited on their filling stations as the dealers dump the franchise deals with LPCL due to the stiff competition in the prices of refined products in the downstream arm of the oil sector. It was gathered that many others are considering the move, particularly those in Lagos, following the recent crash in the prices of refined products by the $20 billion Lekki-based Dangote Petroleum Refinery. Already, some dealers that used to have the NRPCL logo on their filling stations located around Wawa, the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, as well as Ibafo, still along the busy road, have dropped the name of National Oil Firm. Independent marketers are seeking to achieve adequate product offtake at a cheaper rate, as the deregulation of the downstream oil sector has led to intense competition. Many filling stations formerly affiliated with National Oil Company are now being renamed and rebranded under the ownership of private oil marketers, particularly in Lagos and surrounding states. It was also learned that more marketers may relinquish their licenses with NRPCL due to the reduced loading costs of premium motor spirit petrol refined by the Dangote refinery, which is currently lower than the landing cost of imported petrol. Newsmen report that a petrol price war was reignited in the sector recently after the Dangote Petroleum Refinery slashed its loading costs to 890 naira per litre from 950 naira per litre. Dealers explained that the rebranding of filling stations is a tactic by the marketers to pick up cheaper products from the Dangote refinery and other import sources at a cheaper rate. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Marketers may dump NRPCL as price war with Dangote rages. Meanwhile, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Tuesday arraigned 11 Chinese nationals over allegations of cyber fraud, identity theft, and an attempt to destabilize Nigeria's constitutional structure. The defendants were arraigned before the Federal High Court in Lagos. They pleaded not guilty to the charges. The development comes only a day after the anti-graft agency arraigned 42 Chinese and Filipinos for similar offenses before the same Federal High Court in Lagos. According to the EFCC, the foreign nationals were arrested during a raid tagged Eagle Flush operations conducted on December 19, 2024 in Lagos. Following their not guilty plea, Justice Chukwejuku Aneke ordered that they be remanded at the Ikoyi Correctional Center in Lagos. Defendants are Wang Xiong Wehi, alias Ho Bahi, Chen Dong Dong, alias Kuzuho, Chen Yuhan, Wu Yihe, alias Zhengung, Wang Zhang, alias Wang Yin, and Weng Maho Rugo, alias Han Zeng. They were arraigned on separate charges relating to cyber crimes, cyber terrorism, possession of fraudulent documents, and identity theft. According to the EFCC, defendants allegedly recruited Nigerian youths for identity theft and other cyber fraud schemes. Additionally, 5 other Chinese nationals, Liu Kanfans, Ng Kahi, Jin Zhangim, Wu Hanga, and Xiu Zhang were charged before the court. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Cybercrime. EFCC arraigns 11 Chinese, alleges plots to destabilize Nigeria. In the meantime, the federal government has officially commenced toll operations on the Abuja-Kebbi and Kwanga-Lavia-Makurdi Road corridor as part of efforts to repay the $460.8 million loan obtained from China Exim Bank for the rehabilitation and upgrade of the road. Motorists using the highway will now pay tolls ranging from 500 naira for Zaloon cars to 1,600 naira for multi-axle vehicles, while police and military vehicles are exempted to enhance their operations. The toll gates, strategically positioned along the 227.2 km stretch of road and divided into 4 sections: Kebbi, Akwanga, Lafia, and Makurdi. Speaking at the official launch of the toll operations at the Garuku toll station, Nasarawa State, the Minister of Works, David Umahi, reaffirmed the government's commitment to sustainable road maintenance and infrastructure funding. Represented by the Minister of State for Works, Barrister Bello Muhammad Goronyo, Umahi explained that toll revenue would also support the upkeep of federal roads across the country. The minister recalled that the previous administration had secured the $460.8 billion loan, which covered 85% of the road's total $542 million cost. As part of the loan agreement, the federal government committed to tolling the road upon completion, ensuring that revenue generated would be channeled primarily into loan repayment. For more details, please visit the Nation newspaper. Abuja-Makurdi Road tolling begins to repay $460 million loan. In another development, the federal government will take over any section of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway not completed by April. Minister of Works David Umahi said further delays will not be allowed. He spoke after the Federal Executive Council FEC meeting yesterday. The Lagos-Ibadan Expressway project, valued at $213 billion, was divided into 2 phases. The Los Vega completed the first phase. RCC is working on the second. Umahi said $30 billion is needed to complete the remaining sections, including an 8.55 kilometer stretch of the Lagos-bound carriageway. FEC approved the 14 major roads contracts worth $242.148 billion naira across different states. One of the projects approved is the Agayi-Kachia Baro Road in Niger State, awarded to Mercy's Jara Building Construction Limited at $22 billion. In Ogun State, Messrs HMF Construction Limited will handle the Abeokuta Ajibospor to Yanamasa Road for 10.89 billion naira. Niger Cat has been awarded 9.333 billion naira to construct the Inoma Iyaka Abaji section of the Ibaji Oduku Ajibu Road in Anambra State. This news was sourced from the Nation newspaper. Federal government to take over incomplete sections on Lagos Ibadan Highway. On to the last news on newspaper review this morning. A 200-level male student of the University of Ilorin, Ilorin, Kwara State, has reportedly committed suicide over economic hardship. Newsmen gathered that the deceased, whose identity was yet to be known, was from the Faculty of Communication and Information Sciences. It was further known that the student was on the cumulative aggregate of 4.5 academic standing at the Department of Mass Communication before his unfortunate death. The incident occurred at his private residence located at the Okiodo axis of Tanki community in Ilorin, the state's capital. Sources in the university community who spoke to newsmen said that the deceased committed suicide due to financial challenges facing him. It was also learned that the deceased lost his father a few years ago, while his mother, a retired school teacher, are taking over financial responsibility for his academic sins. The deceased's financial crisis reportedly started when he resumed school last year. The development is said to have made his colleagues to raise some funds to pay his tuition fees and buy foodstuffs for him. However, it was gathered that the deceased decided to take a poisonous substance last weekend, just after his roommates had left for lectures, leaving a note which stated his inability to cope with his financial situations. His roommate was said to have raised the alarm on the incident when they returned from lectures. A senior administrative officer in the school management who sought anonymity on the development confirmed the incident to journalists in Ilorin. On Tuesday, this news was sourced from the Daily Post newspaper. Undergraduates commit suicide over hardship in Kwara. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. To bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, here is a recap of headlines. Marketers may dump NRPC hell as price war with Dangote rages. Cybercrime. AFCC arraigns 11 Chinese alleges plot to destabilize Nigeria. Abuja Makurdi Road tolling begins to repay $460 million known. Undergraduates commit suicide over hardship in Kwara. Federal government to take over incomplete section on Lagos Ibadan Highway. And with that, we've come to the end of newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app on Google Play Store and App iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyukala. Good morning, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.